Hello everybody, and welcome back to my channel. This is Carmen with Elemental Designs. And hello to everybody that's returning, and hello, how you doing to anybody that's new. So you guys, I am here today to share with you guys my creation for Rebecca's 10,000 Reasons YouTube Hop, which is I'm Mama 24, and she is celebrating reaching the milestone of 10K subscribers. Woohoo! Isn't that amazing? One can only dream. So you guys, the theme for this hop was to create something associated with celebrating, right? And to me, there's so many different ways that you can celebrate. There's so many different ways to commemorate a celebration. I mean, there's just a plethora of things that you can do. Also, I wanted to let you guys know that there will be a giveaway. There will be several giveaways actually for this YouTube hop. All prices can be found on Rebecca's channel, and I will also include a thumbnail at the end of this video showing all of the sponsors to her 10,000 Reasons YouTube hop, you guys. Rebecca is going to go around all of the videos, which you'll find the list of all the creators down below. So definitely make sure you open up that description box, you guys. There's a lot of us, but that's also a lot of chances to win, you guys. And the prizes are amazing. So definitely go and check it out. Definitely go to Rebecca's channel and subscribe. You know, help her keep reaching that goal and reaching even, you know, higher goals. So if you want a chance to win, you have to comment on the video down below, comment in the section down below, and make sure that you hop on to the next video so that you have, you know, an exuberant amount of chances to win, you guys. She has over 40 prizes, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. So definitely going to be super amazing. So back to me now and what I created. Excuse me. So I'm thinking about so many different things that you can celebrate. I'm thinking about, you know, birthdays, anniversaries, this, that, and the third. And then I thought, you know what? Even the smallest thing, even the smallest moment in time can be a cause for a celebration. It doesn't necessarily have to be a specific reason. You can just choose to celebrate just because you want to celebrate. So what I did is I created something like an album. It's probably considered an album. For those of you that are new to my channel, you guys are going to understand how I talk. If you hopefully stay around long enough to get to know me a little bit better. I'm kind of quirky all over the place. For those of you that know me already, you know already how I get down. So for the most part, I decided to create this album. And to me, as opposed to celebrating an occasion, I wanted to celebrate womanhood. And I wanted to celebrate womanhood, and I chose, well, let me go into this and then I'll tell you a little bit more about what I chose and why I chose it. So this is the album that I created, and it's kind of like a box style. So if you guys can see, it's kind of like a box style. And I added this beautiful trim on the top that kind of dangles out. And there's some little charms that I clipped onto the dangles. And hopefully you guys can see that well. And I added another row down here. This is the spine that's holding my pages in place. And you guys are going to get to see how that kind of worked out. I did leave the back blank. I didn't add anything to the back. And then I supported the other spine with some beautiful trim in black as well. So to open this up, we have to first untie the little elastics that I added here on the side. And to tell you a little bit about what I did here in the cover before I open it up, I added this is one of those little door keyholes. I think it's by Tim Holtz. And I added this little charm of a hand in the center, which is going to hopefully make sense to you guys. Give me one second. Let me refocus this Alright, so hopefully you guys can see it a little bit better now. So I added a keyhole here, and I added this cute little hand charm here in the center, and it opens up like this, and I'm trying to get it all in frame. It's rather large, so I'm going to open it this way, and this is what I created. So yes, you guys, I decided to make this on the Romani women, and the reason why I chose them is because their history is so interesting. Well, the Romani culture, the Romani people, their history is so interesting to me, and I thought that what a way to celebrate women than to create an album using them as my inspiration. And so this is more or less what I did. And there's a fastener here that opens up like so. To make this little fastening string right there, all I did was take a metal, it's like a metal flower, and I clipped off the other two sides. Let me see if I have any here that I can share with you guys. Show you what it looks like. Oh, here they go. So I used this. I cut one section off with jewelry pliers. I twirled, I curved the end of it so that it kind of loops around both of the strings. So it's kind of tucked in and twirled, and that way it allows me a fastener so that I can kind of hold them in place. And the reason why I had to do this is because of how I built my hinge system. Now for this one, it kind of moves down like so. So you just got to put it under. Real simple. And they hang. They have mobility to them. So these are like, what you call it? Hopefully I remember the word before this video is over. But they kind of hang. So this is what I did. There is a sliding pocket here. A hidden pocket, right? So there's a sliding pocket right there. And there are some journaling cards. And the paper that I used, I believe, is Marrakesh for this one, which is this paper right here. I'm going to show you right now. Is this paper collection right here. This is what I used for creating this whole entire album. With the exception of this piece here. This is from the butterflies. It's a butterfly paper pad. And so, this is what I did. And so, all the pages kind of open like that. And then it's plain on the inside so that you can add your pictures. You know, this is to celebrate womanhood. So, it's to celebrate you. It's to celebrate your personal achievements. It's to celebrate, you know, whatever it is that it's important enough to you that you want to commemorate it. So here's a little tag that goes in there, but you can place it, you know, anywhere. And if you don't want to use it, then you can use it for something else. And so I went ahead and used the Tim Holtz Shapeabilities and cut out some tags. I embossed them with little bird cage hanging from a tree. It's an embossing folder. Now here, I decorated this feather very simply with a pretty flower, and it made the world of difference. And then for this right here, all I did was, take one of these little round filigrees, and I used, I believe it was like a skewer or something. So I placed the skewer in the center and pretty much curved it out, and then flattened the sides like so, so that I have, I don't know if you guys can see it, but kind of like a W shape somewhat. Let's see, you guys can see that. There you go. See, like a little V shape there. And that is more or less what I did in order to be able to slide the feather in and out. You can do the same thing if you wanted to add a pen. A pen won't fit in this one, but you can do a similar method if you wanted to, let's say, add a pen for journals and things like that. So that's what I did with that. And they're all somewhat similar. And there's nothing on the back, so that you can go ahead and Again, add a picture, add anything that you wish. And then what I did is that I used Rick Rack. After I punched in all my holes, I used some Rick Rack to adhere this together. So it's tucked in the back and it's hidden and pretty much very well secured. And then that one's like that. This is my next one. So this is a really long, really long album if you extend it all the way out. So it's kind of lap book-ish, which is really my preferred style, is like lap book type of you know, books. That's what I like working on. So even though it is an album, just because of the way that the pages were constructed, the style of it, the fact that it's so long, when you extend it, it reminds me a lot of a lap book. So again, with some journaling cards, each one of the pages has a sliding pocket, so it slides down and it slides back up. So you can add anything that you wish to that. And everything was distressed with black archival ink. Here's the feather that goes on this one. And again, and for the insides of this, as far as the tags, I used women on horses. And then that one closes like that. And this one, the tag that it has here is of time. Because as women, we're always running, right? We're always chasing the clock. If it's not dinner, it's getting the kids ready. And if it's not the kids, it's the husband. So we have a tremendous workload. So for me, I just found it so amazing, you know, after knowing a little bit more about their history, with just how much more tougher it had to be for them to be able to actually get the things done, right? To go about their daily routine, their daily life, especially because of the way that they live and things like that. So I said, oh my goodness. And seeing those beautiful dresses and just, you know, all of the things that the women, the Romani women do within their culture, I'm like, oh my God, that is so much work. I could not imagine going through all of that on a regular basis. And so I said, you know what, this is awesome. This definitely captures the spirit of it all. So this one says the best is still to come. So some journaling cards, again with the sliding pocket. All the pages have sliding pockets. And they all have their independent little feathers that kind of go off on the side. And the little dangle, the little bit of trim that I added to each of them. And then this is the last page. But as you can see, there's did I show you? Let me put these here. As you can see, there's a lot, and this one has this image here. So I picked some beautiful images. This one has this beautiful textured style to it. So I picked some beautiful images. This one, this is where these cards go. I'm like, where are my cards? They go right here. It says love freely or love to live free. So yes, you guys, this is more or less what the signatures, if you want to call them that, in this album look like. Beautiful, beautiful. And I think that the feathers definitely added that special touch. On this one, if I didn't share with you guys, this one has this kind, ooh, let me get this card right here, of embossing on it. And I made the pages so that one is one way, one's the other, so they're always kind of opening from a different section. And you can still add more to this, because you can still feed more pages to this if you wanted to. You just have to more or less pass them through there. So that's another reason why I kind of made this like this, because if in time you want to add more, you can. You still have a lot of room in this to be able to continue to add more signatures, more pages. Or if you want to add different kind of you know, different kind of elements, you still can do it, as long as you thread them through, you know, the hinge here. So this is like a floating hinge system is I think what I like to call it. I'm not sure if this is something that has been done or not, but this is more or less how I identify with it mentally, as a floating hinge system for the album, so that everything is kind of loose. And I think it fits perfectly with their theme, their lifestyle, because they're not adhered to any one place. They move around a lot, and so it doesn't get more movie than this, right? More movie. You hear this? Oh God. So let's move along to the end of this, because I know you guys have many more videos to go and see. I'll put this back, and also I do want to let you guys know that this will be available for sale once I do my auction. I will be having an auction for some books, some lap books, some lap book album type books that I have made. Yes, Rebecca, 10K. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And so this is the back. This is the ending of it all. And this is what all the pages in the back are blank. So I left it like that because I figured you can continue to add to this. Whoever ends up owning this book can continue to add to this. And it still has a lot of space. It still has a lot of freedom that you can continue to just add more, and add more. Or you can use this as really large photo mats and just add large pictures. Or you can put 2 pictures, one on the top, one in the bottom. So you can still do a lot with this. So on this section here, we have some larger journaling cards. And what I've done, it has 2 pockets. This right here, some of you guys might recognize this from when I did my trims, my lace 2K challenge, which was to create some snippets of lace, like with different embellishments on them. This was one of the entries, and I thought it matched nicely, and also just the way that it was made, the way that the freedom of it all, the way that it kind of just flows everywhere. I really like that a lot, because to me it indicates kind of movement, like if the wind is kind of blowing. I know my mind goes everywhere, but anywho, let's get back to the point. So I've included in them these right here, and I have these are envelopes, and again I left them. Oops, I'm out of frame. I left them plain the way they are, because I figured, again, you might want to add a photo here. So I didn't want to overdo too much. And also you can use this to put something away. So I didn't do too much to this. What I did do is that I adhered one of the images to a doily. So you have the doily that flips back. You can add a picture here if you wish. Then you can add pictures. So this is, like I said, it's more of an album than it is a lap book, because I made it specifically for like adding pictures and stuff like that. I didn't really give you many areas to do like journaling and things like that. Although if you wish to do journaling, you can, because you can journal on the backs of this. So this was purposefully left blank the way that it is. It's not that I got lazy. You guys have, for those of you that have been here, you guys know that lazy is not my middle name for crafting. I love to do this kind of stuff. For other things, maybe, but we won't go through that list right now. So I did some mixed media type thing. I did some stenciling here with some Deco Art metallic wax, which is their luster wax. So I did some stenciling on here. There's some stamping, some light stamping, and some stenciling on there. And again, everything, more areas to put stuff in. And that's that one. Same deal with this one in a different color. I try to match somehow the theme that I had going on in the rest of the album as best as I could. This one has hot air balloons and it says dream. And I did lightly distress over it with the same metallic paint, with the same wax anyway. So that's that one. And these go in this bottom pocket right here. And then here, you know, it's looped. So you have a double kind of fastener. So this part here holds this down. And then this part goes over the front. And for this one, I made it just a little bit different. So we still have the same elements going on. But with this one, I glued 2 of them together and I added a journaling card here for you. and you have the double pockets. So you can make this a little book if you want. You could turn this into your little journal. All you have to do is add some paper, maybe string some paper through, and then you have a little journal that you can use this book for if you wish to do so. And then this is the back, and we have a black and white, and then the same kind of thing. So this is what it looks like in the back. And that's more or less what I did. That is my creation for I'm a Mama 24, 10,000 Reasons YouTube Hop, you guys. Make sure that you've watched this video to the end. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel. Please subscribe to everybody else's channel as well in this hop. In order to be chosen, she wanted us to make sure that we let you know no double commenting, because she is going to be using a comment picker to pick the winner from each video. So from each participant, everybody's creation, she's going to go from video to video, and when she does the giveaway, which I think is sometime in February, she's going to use a random comment picker to do them. So you must be subscribed to her channel in order to find out if you've won on my video. Okay, I hope that makes sense. So pretty much on her channel, she's going to be picking all of the winners for everybody's video. Okay, and the list is long, so she might be breaking the videos down. I'm not sure how she's going to do it. Sorry, you guys. I've been having this cough that just won't go all the way away. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed what I have created. I have loved making this. And yes, I hope that if you are new to my channel that you will stick around. I do a little bit of everything. Mixed media, art journaling. I'm very much into creating lab books and things like this at the moment. And I go live every Saturday at 7 p.m. I believe is the time. Yes, at 7 p.m. on Saturdays I go live, and I usually do some kind of mixed media work, or you know, I always end up doing something that's a little bit out of the box. So hopefully you guys will tune in. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel and joining me today. And as this says right here, I am beautiful, ambitious, tough, and intelligent, and I believe all of you are as well. So thank you all so much. Have a wonderful, wonderful time hopping along in this awesome hop. Rebecca, congratulations. I'm super happy that you have asked me to be a part of this to commemorate your 10K. Super awesome. Thank you all so much. I will catch you guys on the next one. And yes, bye.